yeah, a few days ago, I was working on, I got an appointment for a phone call with a lady with a huge multi-family house called Jefferson Properties, JPI Inc. And they built they build 12 to 15 projects in DFW alone. Nationwide, they build $800 million worth of multifamily housing a year. And this lady's looking for sign companies because they need them.
Yeah, that's great.
I know. So I was working on this presentation for like 6 days straight. Finally gave a great presentation. She said, fantastic, never seen anything like it. Yeah, I'm going to send you a bid package. Right, this is like 2 weeks ago. Now I'm just gonna keep sitting in her shit and going, hey, remember that conversation we had? Yeah. The trials and tribulation of small business, huh?
Yeah. All right. I love it. Are you ready to dive right in? We can just get going so you can get onto your meeting if you're good with that. All right, great.
We can dive right into this, and then you know, we'll both go on about our ways, and you're going to have a great weekend, sounds like.
Yeah, I'm excited. Great. So how long have we been working together, Roger?
I would say probably 2 full years. I know for the longest time, we just had a Google AdWords kind of arrangement. And then what I'm doing here is I've got something right in the middle of my screen. Oh, it's gone now. Okay. So, and you're going to edit this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, it's been a couple of years.
Okay.
Started small. We just kept adding things on to it. Do you want me to embellish or just keep talking?
Yeah, embellish is great because I'll edit whatever. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Ask me another question.
Yeah. So what kind of results have you seen working with us?
Well, in the beginning, you know, like I said, we just started out with the Google AdWords, and that worked really well because what people would tell me is that I already had a pay-per-click campaign that I had going on my own. But when I would ask them, you know, how'd you find out about me? Many times they would say, well, I, you know, saw you on an internet search. I said, okay, that's great. And then one guy one day said, hey, you know what? Then after I saw you on the internet, I saw you everywhere. And all of a sudden it was amplified, you know? And I was going, wow, I like that. And we continued to do the Google ad, rather Facebook ads, until it came to a point where I know that I needed, as I was moving into my new 10,000 square foot facility, that it was a good time to amp up our entire presence and just I've been wanting to do it for some time, but found out that y'all were in the website development business. I think you were over in my office one time, and we started talking about it, and I didn't know that you developed websites, and it turns out you've been developing them since you were a young girl.
Yeah.
And I said, well, shit, here we go, let's do this. So that took a while, but I think we built a very very compelling website. I know that I get a lot of admiration comments on its look. It's certainly as contemporary as anything out there you're going to see, and probably more so than 90% of the sign company websites of my competition. So at any rate, we did that. Yeah. So we did the website, and I believe it's performing really, really well. So then it was just, you know, we just kept adding things. Help me out here. What are some of the things that we've added?
Gosh, so we're doing Google ads. We've got some Facebook ads running. We've got the lead generation, the booking appointments and following up and kind of taking some of that initial reach out off your plate. So that's one of the things that we've added recently for you.
Yeah. Very, very good. Everything has been working like a champ. Sometimes almost too good, in that we're stretched a little thin, you know, but it's a high grade problem. And I do really think that the combination of all the things that we've put together over the last couple of years started to produce, I think probably I would say in April, May, June, a real kind of whoosh. And then the referrals started to kick in. But then a lot of those referrals were tweaked by the fact that they had started to see more of me and more frequently. But yeah, business, my backlog right now is double its highest level in the history of the company.
Wow.
So it could be the size of the projects we're doing. I know that it's the frequency. Long story short, we've got 12 people now. I think I've hired probably since working with you 3 to 4. And sometimes that's production because we were developing a production side of our business. But, you know, I know for a fact that a couple of them are my model now is to continue to sell more and more and then add project managers to carry the incoming lead load, if you will. And I've got a young lady out front here now that has been with us, I think, for about a month now. And she's doing site surveys, and she's taking photographs, and she's quoting, and got her own book of business now. So it's just a matter of continuing to build that business and then bringing people on to handle that book of business. And in addition, you know, we got a fabrication side now that we didn't used to have. So it's working well.
That sounds great. Yeah. So my last question, just keeping this short, is what would you say to anybody who's on the fence of working with us to grow their business?
Well, I would say that in any industry, your methodology and your processes would produce successful results. I would say in particular in the sign business, the things that you have learned since we have worked together would make you particularly invaluable to someone in that industry.
Okay,